How to install and use Honkai Star Rail private server. Now, first of all, down in the video description section, there are 4 links. Open them all. The first one will open Danhang server public. Click on releases on the right side, and then click on Windows 64 self-contained .zip, assuming that you are using Windows. On Danhang server resources, the second page, code, download zip. Then the third page is Dimbrev's turn-based game data. Click on code and click on zip. Okay, the fourth one is Grasscutter's cultivation. Download not the zip one, download the cultivation something.msi. Once you have downloaded them all, your downloads folder should have these 4. Now go ahead and create a folder inside your drive. Anywhere that is not inside your OneDrive is good. Desktop is inside OneDrive, so normally I wouldn't recommend it. But for the sake of this video, I'm going to create the folder inside desktop. So I'm going to name it Danhang. Let's open this and create a folder named resources. Like this. Now let's open Win64 self-contained and let's extract this inside our Danhang folder. By the way, if you cannot open these archived folders, download WinRAR and then you can unzip them. Okay, so now next you need to open turn-based game data main and extract everything except readme inside your resources folder. This can take a couple minutes, by the way. Okay, now we can close this. And now let's open Danhang server resources main. Now we will extract only the config folder inside our resources folder, like this. This can take 5 to 20 minutes, by the way, depending on your PC. And it can sometimes get stuck, so don't worry, just let it do its thing. Let it cook for 5 to 20 minutes. It will eventually continue and finish extracting. If it asks you whether you want to replace it or not, click on replace the files in the destination. Okay, it's done. Now we can close this one as well. Now let's run Danhang server. More info, run anyway. This happens because Windows doesn't know the publisher. This is going to create some folders and files, it's okay. Okay, startup complete. Now open your downloads folder and run cultivation installer. Next, install. Yes. Launch cultivation, finish. Yes. And normally a prompt should pop up is asking whether you want to install the certificate. If it doesn't, just like it happened in my case, go to settings and click on install proxy certificate. Okay, click on yes. Nice. Now let's minimize these. By the way, don't close this. This is your server, okay? Or we can close it. I'm going to show you something else. No, this is cultivation. Go to settings and set game install path. Click on this folder icon. You need to know where your game is located, okay? If you don't know, open your Oyoplay. Okay. Click on Honkai Star Rail and click on this button next to start game and click on game settings. This is your game path. So, let's set our game path, okay? This one. Now, enable use internal proxy and enable also redirect other MiHoYo games. That's it. Now, this is what you need to do every time you want to play on private server. You open your Danhang folder, or you can simply do this. Right click on this Danhang server application. Okay, show more options. Here, create shortcuts. Okay. Make sure that you cut the shortcut, okay? Not the application. This application needs to stay in this folder. Okay. Let's paste this shortcut inside our desktop. This way it's more convenient, easier to start the server in case you don't have your Danhang folder in your desktop. So what you need to do is every time you want to play in private server, you need to first start your server. And let's also open cultivation. Okay. Once it says startup complete, you can click on launch. I'm going to show you one more thing that you might want to know. Inside your Danhang folder, there is a config file. Let me open this with Notepad. Now, from here, you can, where is it? Enable missions. Look, under server option, enable mission, true. If you don't want missions, you can set this to false. And server announce, enable announce. I'm going to set this to false, for example. If you change something, for example, I changed this from true to false. Make sure that you don't delete anything else, right? Then click on Control and Save to save the file, close it. And now let's run the PS. But before we run the PS, we should do one more thing. Because this is our first time, we need to create an account. So account, create, username and UID. For example, I'm going to use test user 1234. Okay, new account, test user created successfully. Now we can launch the game. Now, I obviously can't show the game. I'm just going to check if it is working. If it says game account cache information error, and if it wants you to log in, it is working. Email and username is going to be test user. This is our username, and password can be anything. For example, W. Agree to all the following, accept, and that's it. It's working. So yeah, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. If you have any issues, you can join Danhang's Discord server. And yeah, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.